We're beginning this second section in Warrior Two. So right knee is bent, toes face forwards, back foot parallel with the back of the mat, hips face the side of the mat, tuck the base of the spine underneath you and look forwards down your front arm. We're reaching back with the left hand either to the calf or the thigh, and the right arm reaches up and we look up. We move forwards, right arm on the right thigh, we look up. Going further if you want to, hand to the floor, arm over you. Lifting to Warrior Two, look forwards. Taking that again, so we reach backwards, look up. Hand on the thigh or the calf, up to you, but not the knee. Moving back, arm to the thigh, look up. Don't feel the need to go further. If it doesn't feel right, coming back to Warrior Two. Moving back first, looking up, hand on the thigh or calf, not the knee. Moving forwards, arm on the thigh, look up. Remember to keep the bend in the right knee. Back to Warrior Two. And taking that one last time. Okay, so this time we're going to bend into your left knee in Warrior Two. So the left knee bends over the heel, toes face the front of the mat, right foot is parallel with the back of the mat, and we've got the hips facing the side of the mat. And we move backwards first, look up, moving the arm to the thigh, reach up, look up. If you want to go further, that's fine, but don't feel you have to here. Coming back to Warrior Two, look forwards. You go backwards first, look up, chest faces the side, not the floor. Arm to the thigh, look up. Don't feel you have to go further. Lifting back up to Warrior Two. And we'll stay with this movement at your pace. Coming down onto the floor now, lying on the back, right legs out straight. It's really helpful to have a belt, so put a belt around the foot. If you can reach the big toe and straighten the leg, that's fine, but a belt is a good starting point, wrapping it around the foot, holding onto it with the left hand. So left leg comes out to the side. Don't feel you have to take the foot all the way to the floor. Keep the right hip on the floor. And by all means, you can have a pillow underneath that leg if you want to. We bring it back to center and we're going to swap the hands over. It's the same leg, it's the left leg, but the right hand is coming to the knee. We bring the knee across the body and we look in the opposite direction. Both shoulders down the floor, and again, you can have a pillow underneath that knee if you want to. So we're going to take this to the other side. This time we're going to have your left leg out straight and we're going to wrap the band around the right foot, holding onto it with the right hand. So it's the same arm as the leg, it's the same side, the right side. Keep then your left hip on the floor, don't let it lift. You don't have to take the foot all the way out to the floor, you just go as far as feels good. There should be no pain. Bringing this back to center. It's the same leg, it's the right leg, but we're going to swap the hands over. So you're going to put your left hand on top of the right leg, and we look in the opposite direction to where the knee is pointing. Again, a pillow under the knee if you want to. Coming back onto hands and the knees, we're going to draw a circle with the hips. So you can put a pillow underneath your knees if you're on a hard floor. I'm on the grass here. Just drawing that circle, so do feel free to put a pillow or roll your mat up underneath your knees as you circle through the hips, creating lots of movement through the spine, taking that circle the other way too. Moving back to cat and cow. So we inhale, dip the spine, look up. We exhale, we round the back, chin to the chest. Taking this to tiger if it feels good, pointing one leg towards the head, open the front of the neck, exhale, round the back, push between the shoulder blades, inhale to the other side, the other leg. Tuck the toes under now, and we push back to downward dog. Bending one knee and the other, flex through the legs. We're going to use downward dog, if you feel comfortable with it, to come up to standing by walking your hands towards your feet. And then uncurling your back all the way to the top. But if for any reason that's not comfortable, you want to come up your own way, that's fine too. So we step the feet wide now, as wide apart as the wrists, if that feels good. The toes are ever so slightly turned in and there is a slight bend in the knee. Now have a chair in front of you for this one, just in case you need help coming back up. We clasp the hands together, we lift the hands up high, and we allow ourselves to tip only as far forward as feels good. Don't worry about taking yourself all the way down here, just go as far as feels good. And as long as you can feel the stretch through the shoulders, that's all good. I really recommend having a chair in front of you for this sequence. We're lifting up, coming up. Remember that slight bend in the knees to protect the knee joint. And roll through the shoulders. I'm going to lower back down to the floor in exactly the same way. So this is where it's really helpful to have that chair in front of you, because we're going to unclasp the hands and place the hands either on the floor or on a chair in front of you. Inhale as you open up your left arm and look up. Exhale, fold down, hands on the chair or the floor. And we inhale, the other arm up, opening up. So chair is really useful here. Exhale as the arm comes down. And we inhale as we lift, alternate arms, go at your pace. So to lift up, either take the arms out wide or you can push up off that chair. We're coming down onto our back here. You might want pillows either side of the knees. So the more relaxed thing to do is to have both feet on the floor, to turn the knees to the left as we look to the right with the inhale, to exhale back to center, to turn the head the other way, and to exhale back to center. If you feel and go further, feet come up off the floor with this movement as we go side to side with the knees. Remember the inhale as the knees come towards the floor, and the exhale back to center. If you want to go further, left leg straightens out, right knee bends across the body. We exhale back to center, swap the legs over, left knee moves across the body. Remember to keep both shoulders on the floor. Put both knees towards you and draw a small circle with the knees. Both feet on the floor, but this time they're as wide apart as the mat. Arms back behind you. You can have a pillow behind the arms. We inhale, the knees one way, the head the opposite. Exhale back to center. Inhale to the other side. Arms back behind you, stretch into the heels. We take a few deep breaths. With every inhale, we stretch. And with every exhale, we let the body rest. Arms stay back behind the hand. Take now the soles of the feet together, let the knees low down to the floor, but keep the lower back pressed close to the floor. As we inhale, lift the belly high, fill up the lungs. As we exhale, pull the abdomen in tight.